So, in fact, my father was a Protestant and my mother was a Catholic. And at the beginning of their marriage, they fight. And after a few years, they decide that they cannot make a decision. And when I was young, we never talk about God, in fact, in the family. I never imagined that I could become a believer because I live in France. France is very secular country, but I was not an atheist. I was not a militant. I was what we call an agnostic, in fact. So I was in this mind, and I study science. And by chance, I was in the best school of science in France, which called École Polytechnique, and I create my first company. And it was a success. I thought that for me, the life was to have success, to have fun. But when I began to do things like this, I was not very happy, in fact. So I asked me a few questions. I said, what are we doing there? Where do we come from? Where are we going? What is the purpose of all this? I thought there was no answer to those questions. But in one moment, a friend of my uncle was a very well-known scholar, and he wrote a book called Is There a Truth? And he was arguing that there is a truth and that we can make the proof of this through reason. So I took the book and I began to read this. And at the end, I was convinced that it was much more solid and serious than what I expected. So I stopped my scientific studies and I went for 4 years to study theology.